Hey everyone, welcome back to Bulldog Weekly. I'm Chris.
And I'm Michaela.
On this week's episode, we'll be showing you all a peek into my life, seeing our school's dance team performance, and Lobby has a short film.
But before we get to that, here's Mr. Devoll with the week ahead and Bill Tilden with sports.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Rundown. I have a cold. Just a cold. I've tested negative for COVID. Just a cold. Today is Sunday, March 13th. It's daylight savings, and what a difference it makes. The weather's starting to get nicer. It's a great time to be in a high school. So we are looking at a 5-day week coming up, and we're going to start Monday and Tuesday with what we call expert screenings for our 9th and 10th graders. Those screenings are substance abuse risk factors. So we're screening our 9th and 10th graders as part of the Massachusetts Health Plan. We're all part of all of our health screenings. Later in the week, we have very busy Bulldog blocks. So in our Bulldog blocks, we've got things like junior group counseling meetings going on. Juniors meeting with their guidance counselors because it's time. It's time to start thinking about post-high school planning. We also have our usual meetings of our band and our chorus and yoga all happening in the Bulldog block. A brand new club is forming under the direction of Mr. Beeson. It is known as the BIPOC Club. They'll be meeting in his classroom for the first time on Thursday, St. Patrick's Day. So, 5-day week. We're going to schedule our Bulldog block on Monday the 14th. We're going to go through the week. We're going to screen our 9th and 10th graders on Monday and Tuesday, depending on when they have their directed study. And we're going to make it through the week. After this week, it's MCAS season, and we'll be MCAS testing our 10th graders. But that's not here yet. Daylight savings today. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.
Thank you very much, Mr. Devoll. It has been a wild week in sports this week. A lot of fun. We love the tournament action. Very rarely do I single an athlete out, but Jen Williams, one of our track stars, made it all the way to the New England Championships, where she placed 7th in the hurdles, ran an 8.45. I believe that's one of the fastest times running in the state all year for her new all-time personal best. She also placed 11th in the high jump, and that's with all the top athletes in New England being there. So congratulations to Jen Williams. Boys ice hockey had a very exciting game versus Hanover on this past Saturday, where Hanover's the number 3 seed. We were the 30 seed, held them scoreless through the first period. Fell back a bit in the second period, but then held them to 1 goal in the third. It was a 5-0 loss, but probably one of the best games we've played in a very long time. So congratulations to boys hockey as they have now finished up their season. Girls and boys basketball are still rolling. Both had great wins last week. We were lucky to have them home. The girls faced Quabbin, 2.5-hour bus ride to get here. They just couldn't quite get their legs underneath them. Our girls win 50-23. The Cardinal-Spellman game was everything it was cracked up to be. We had a packed house, great athleticism on both sides of the court. The boys ended up winning 65-55. So both return to action tonight, Tuesday the 8th. Boys got that long bus ride out to Swampscott, just north of Boston. That's like an hour-and-a-half ride, but we're ready for a 6 p.m. game. And the girls are headed over to East Bridgewater. That is the 8 seed. We are the 9 seed, so that should be a fantastic game. That is a 6:30 game tonight. And then we just keep on plugging. Hopefully we'll have a couple more games in a few days, but we got to win these first. So thank you very much. Thanks to the Bulldog crew. A phenomenal job recording all our games for us, especially during these playoffs. Has been awesome. Thanks for all you guys do, and back to you guys. Thanks.
Thanks for that informative update.
First up today, we have Life of Chris. Let's roll that now.
This isn't the life just anyone's meant to live, but it's the one I meant for, you know? People always told me that they live the lives they're supposed to because they were born for it. I'm not sure if I was born to live the life that I do, but I think I am. Everywhere I go, I'm reminded of who I am. And this is just my story. It's my life. All I can do is just live it. What I hope people learn from this show is just what my day-to-day life is like. I'm a student, I work at a TV station, spend way too much time looking at screens, but I want people to discover what their story is. Most importantly, I want people to learn what life of Chris truly was. It started as just a small idea, but then became a narrative of someone who wants to accomplish their dreams and live their life. I've always dreamed of being a lawyer since 6th grade. Helping those who can't help themselves from a corrupt system. You learn maybe you aren't meant to live what people expect you to do, meaning the expectations set on you aren't always realistic. Life of Chris is just, it was a look into my life, but for me personally, it was just a new outlook on life. You can't really script reality. I honestly think I lost parts of myself being in a spotlight like this, but now I get to share my story with all of you.
Chris, your life is so interesting.
Next, we have a look into our school's dance team. Can't wait to see those dance moves.
Hello, everyone. How are we tonight? I would like to welcome you to the second annual Dancing Showcase. This is a huge fundraiser for us. We get new uniforms, stereos, and everything. So thank you all for coming. And this show, actually, besides a couple routines that we did football season and basketball season, it's completely student choreographed. So I have to give most of the credit to my girls. And no flash photography, because it is a little distracting to the dancers. But other than that, enjoy the show.
Wow, loved that.
Last of today, we have a short film from Lobby on procrastination. Wonder what this is about.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Mogilnicki and I teach art, visual art, ceramics 1, ceramics 2, art 2, and black and white photography. And that's this year, but I've taught other art classes as well.
All right. And what are your opinions on procrastination?
Procrastination, I think everybody succumbs to it now and then, but I know I do, especially when I was in high school, and I tend to wait. I would like think, and then wait till the last minute to produce. And now I'd like to think I'm a little better at kind of chunking out time and, you know, working on this piece of whatever it is I need to do, and then the next piece and the next piece, just kind of dividing things up so I have a reasonable goals to reach to complete whatever it is I'm trying to finish and get to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced like any of the students procrastinating during your classes?
Yes, yeah. Especially like in art, a lot of kids like to say, I'm thinking. And so what I will say is, well, whatever's behind your eyes, just kind of doodle it out, get a sketch page going, a planning page, and get it out in front of your eyes. And then you can see better what you're thinking about, and then I can also see where you're coming from, and we can work toward time management. Time management is actually one of the ways that I evaluate student progress. So yeah, we try to avoid procrastination, but you know, it's hard to tell when that sort of idea breaks through, so you just have to keep working toward it, and ideas evolve, and that's the whole crux of the creative process, is just keep sort of capturing these ideas.
Last question. In general, what are some tips that you would say to like avoid procrastination, like in any type of topic?
To avoid procrastination, figure out what it is or possibilities of what you want to make or do, or if you're going somewhere, whatever the outcome is that you're trying to achieve or finish. And again, just try to schedule, even if it's just 10 minutes a day, like wherever you can schedule in to work on it a little bit at a time. Of course, there are some projects like where you have to like schedule a chunk of time, but you know, just really try to put it into your day if possible, and don't expect things to just happen. You have to make them happen.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Teachers and students, if you would like to have something filmed or shown here on Bulldog Weekly, let us know at the ORC TV station.
Be sure to check out our Vimeo and social media channels for everything we film here at ORC TV. We film sports games, town meetings, school events, and so much more.
Well, that wraps up this episode of Bulldog Weekly. Until next time, I'm Chris.
And I'm Michaela.
And this has been Bulldog Weekly.